Hit that like button, hit that sub button, follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it. Did you see how Michael Jackson daddy raised him, boy? That movie was fucked up. That was motherfucking slaving the Jackson 5. You know, Michael felt like a fucking slave. LeBron ain't even had no daddy, bro. Hold on. He trying to cook. I get what he's saying, but LeBron don't even fuck with his daddy. But guess what, man? He appreciated his mama.
His parents raised him. That's not how
I ain't gonna lie. This shit is so weird to me because I ain't never seen a nigga. You know how we so used to seeing in the black community, like when a nigga make it, man, that's the first thing a nigga doing whenever he get the acceptance speech. He said, I want to thank my mama, you know what I'm saying? She was always there, single mother. I ain't never seen a nigga go crazy and lose it on his mama like this. Usually when niggas make it, they fucking appreciate all the shit that mama put him through. This nigga traumatized. Like, this is so crazy to me, guys. Just think about every nigga you ever seen in history that made it and overcame a crazy situation. Whenever they did they fucking speech, didn't they think they like single hardworking mom? Now, maybe she wasn't there and hardworking and all that shit, but man, nigga, wasn't Jay-Z mama a crackhead or some shit like that? Tupac mama? Man, Tupac forgave his mama.
Serena Williams' parents raised them. That's not how LeBron James' mom raised him. That's not how LeBron James raises his kids. That's not how the world works, okay? And notice everybody I named was black. There's a lot of Caucasians that don't raise their kids like that. My mom ran away, and her running away just puts it into perspective on how bad it was being raised in that house. She didn't run away because she was addicted to drugs. She was 16 when she ran away. I don't believe she experimented with drugs yet. But once she was out, of course, that fell into her life, and then all kind of negative things started to happen to her. And that's not why I'm mad at my mom. The thing that's what I really want to clear up is I don't care that my mom was a crackhead. That's not really the issue. The issue is she wasn't there for me.
Fucking really smoke crack though. Is that shit true? That's crazy because I swear to God, she said she ain't never smoked crack, bro. That's why they be. Now, last time I said that's the whole reason why people be coming at his mama like that because of how he projected. But honestly, this is what he really feel. You know, he really feel like this.
Things start to happen to her. And that's not why I'm mad at my mom. The thing that's what I really want to clear up is I don't care that my mom was a crackhead. That's not really the issue. The issue is she wasn't there for me, all right? Because you got functional crackheads and then you got dysfunctional crackheads. The functional crackheads, they there for their kids. And they go to work because they know they need the money to pay for the crack. But when you're a dysfunctional crackhead, you don't really care about anybody but that next hit. When I was talking to my mom, she told me that she was a functional crackhead. She told me that. She said, oh no, I never looked bad. My teeth never fell out. I was the most beautiful, person doing that at the time. And I was always good. And that hurt me. And I couldn't tell her. And then she went on and raved about, oh man, I was doing this money.
Hey, but to be honest, not saying mama so cool used to really do crack or no shit. But crack used to be the shit, right? Wasn't crack the shit like in the 80s? In the early 90s, before everybody realized that shit was fucking niggas up, man. Motherfucker, everybody used to be smoking crack, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was the shit, nigga. Everybody was motherfucking hitting that hoe. Even the young niggas and bitches was smoking that crack, man. Now, when shit got by the 93 or some motherfuckers, motherfuckers scratching and shit like this, man, motherfucker realized that crack shit. Nah. We just gotta sell it. We can't smoke it. We just gotta sell it. We ain't smoking it no more.
Money schemes, and I was a millionaire when I moved to Las Vegas. You was a millionaire. What the hell? What about us? I'm going back and forth, but some of her stories that she told me from the present about the past, they affected my future because I can't look at her the same. I already looked at her bad and in the negative light. And now I'm like, wait a minute, this whole time you could have helped us. You was doing good out here because she moved to Las Vegas when we were still living in Gary, Indiana, which sucks because out of nowhere, I moved to Las Vegas and now my whole family damn near live in Las Vegas. So I don't know what that has to do with this whole story or how my life's gonna turn out when moving to Las Vegas. But I've been here for 10 years. And unlike my mom, I sent for my kid. I brought her out here with me. I even sent for her mom. I brought them all out here with me. I didn't want to take the same steps that my mom and father took. I notice I'm not really talking about my dad's because I don't really have any information on him. He died in jail. You know, I don't know what his life would have been like if he didn't. I don't know if he would have came back into my life. Actually, the one story I have with my dad, we were at my grandma's house and he came secretly and he tossed a pack of hot.
This music, this background music is fucking crazy right now. Nigga.
Dogs at the back door. And my great grandma house so damn old, the back door, it was made out of iron, metal. So when you freaking hit it with anything, it's real loud. So we all in the house and we just hit it real loud, right? We scared as hell. What the hell? My grandma said, see right here. She go outside, she check it. It's a note with a pack of hot dogs from my dad. That's the only thing I remember about him, really. So I'm like, he kind of gives me that impression that he probably would have done better if he could. That's what I got from him.
Hey, yo, the nigga threw a pack of weenies at the fucking back door and you talking about you nigga, you know what your daddy should have fucking did? He should have knocked on the fucking door and told your grandma, nigga, give me my son. We leaving. That's what you would have did. But I mean, throwing the pack of weenies with a note on that motherfucker, that nigga wasn't even man enough to face his kids. Now, I ain't trying to go deep on your daddy, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know him. So, I mean, hey. But throwing weenies at the door is a crazy way and a crazy avenue for you to fucking feel like he cared, you know. In my eyes, you know, my daddy would have motherfucking took me, nigga.
Got from that because I don't remember my mom throwing hot dogs at us. I just don't remember that. It never happened. Here we are. We have a man that died in prison that at least threw a pack of hot dogs at us. And we have a woman that was in and out.
Jokes aside, that's some sad shit.
Prison, living in Las Vegas. She was rich apparently and went back to jail, got out of jail, and moved to Michigan. It was just like her story is different. Like when did you come back and do something? My mom ran away and she started doing all kinds of stuff. She has 5 kids and eventually they break up. And eventually my dad dies. And then she meets this other guy named Ricky, right? That's actually when I met my mom again. I was still a teenager. My mom, I don't know what happened. It must have hit off patch because she came back home. I don't even want to sit here and throw rocks and have my hand. I'm saying bad things about someone who I should love most dearly. I understand it. I appreciate all of you in the comments saying, don't talk about your mom like that, but you got to understand.
Hey, he keep bringing it back to that, though. So that's why I said, guys, risky video, because you already know how your fans feel about this situation, man. You already know the motherfuckers don't agree with you bashing your mama like this. You know, it's just not. I just feel like, man, this the wrong time in your motherfucking career to do this, bro. This the bad time. This is bad timing.
Not talking about my mom, explaining the situation. My mom, she ends up with this guy named Ricky, and they come back to my grandma.
Oh, but wait, that was facts. Well, he did do, you know, a little bit of name calling, but for the most part, he's just explaining his life story through his lens, you know. So, you know, he a little bit of minor bashing going on, but for the most part, I give him that, you know. He just explaining the outline, you feel me? Because he told this shit on Say Cheese. A lot of motherfuckers ain't pay attention to all the fucked up foster care stories and shit. I'm glad he did this again.
Grandma's house. And before they get to stealing all of the stuff and pawning it for drugs and all that, I was interested in learning about her because she was beautiful to me. I'm looking at her like, oh my God, she looks so good. And she's so skinny. And she's not fat. And she's not ugly. And oh my God, I love this lady, man. She was stealing from my grandma first and my great grandma and pawning the stuff off and making money and doing crack or whatever. And eventually her schemes progressed to, instead of stealing from my family, let me take my family to the store and we can all do it together. She used to do all kinds of scams, man. I never forget her, man. She used to take us to the grocery store and tell us to look around for receipts, and whatever receipt we find, bring it back to her. And it was a challenge for us because we all loved our mom. So that's why I get kind of mad when the comments are like, oh, he weird as hell. I never talk about my mama like that. I would never talk about my mama like that either. She was doing what she's supposed to do. I remember being a kid trying to impress my mama, boy. I'd be like, Mom, look, I got the longest receipt. And I would definitely have the longest receipt. I would beat all my brothers and sisters. And she would use my receipts, go in the store and pick everything on the receipt and put it in the bucket. She would literally go shopping.
Oh, man, that's wild. Now, that's crazy because, goddamn, I used to get mad when my motherfucking mama get into it with the drive-thru motherfucker. Damn, imagine my mama making me steal. That's crazy, you know, now. I don't know. This is all allegations by CJ, you feel me? We gonna see what his mama say, but man, let's just say he's spilling a lot of tea. You know, he's spilling a lot of tea. Motherfuckers can't get mad at the reactions and you know all the emotion flying around. Man, they putting this shit out here. He putting this shit out here.